The modern short-form video market is currently valued at $250 billion, commanding hundreds of billions of daily views. This graph shows the audience retention for a typical short-form video. Up to half of all viewers swipe away between the 1 and 3 second marks. This crash happens when long-form content is simply cropped for a vertical feed. A successful video maintains a flat plateau curve instead. The algorithm ignores educational depth. It prioritizes raw viewer retention metrics above all else. Surviving the gauntlet requires engineering videos for the hardwired shortcuts of human psychology. To demonstrate the process, we are using a 2-minute motivational script written in Marathi, titled "Don't Give Up." We are applying academic retention data and psychological behavior theories directly to this localized script. The fusion of cultural relevance and rigid algorithmic science enables consistent, predictable mass distribution. The script halts the scroll with an aggressive verbal intervention. Have you failed? Want to give up? Stop. Data from a study of Myanmar TikTok influencers confirms that curiosity and pain point hooks statistically outperform direct informational openings in retaining early viewers. Highlighting a specific pain point creates a cognitive gap the viewer feels compelled to resolve by watching the rest of the clip. This psychological trigger only works if the user understands the words. We burn dynamic, native Marathi subtitles onto the very first frames of the video. With up to 80% of users starting videos with the sound off, immediate text readability is an absolute requirement for algorithmic survival. Passing the initial 3-second gate requires abandoning the traditional introduction for an immediate, subtitled psychological trigger. Once a viewer passes the 15-second mark, the mathematical challenge shifts to preventing mid-video drop-off. YouTube Shorts enforce a strict pacing rule. A visual change must occur on screen every 1.5 to 2 seconds to keep the brain engaged. We fulfill this density requirement by layering rapid cuts of intense gym workouts and sunrises over the audio track to reset the attention cycle. Maintaining that plateau retention curve is a mechanical process of constant visual stimulation. The script is designed with a specific emotional arc, starting with a calm opening and escalating to an inspiring, high-energy climax. This source text on voice modulation outlines a mechanical rule for speech speed. The voice actor starts at a slow pace, allowing the viewer to digest the setup before accelerating the tempo. To reach that climax, the literature shows that commanding intensity comes from the abdomen. The actor must project pitch and power from the core, rather than the throat. These intentional vocal shifts elevate a video's energy, locking the viewer's attention through the final seconds of the performance. For the final structural edit, we match the visual energy and composition of the very last frame exactly to the very first frame. This seamless loop tricks the viewer into a second watch, which registers as a massive retention spike at the 1-second mark in YouTube Studio. During upload, we enforce a strict SEO strategy. We limit metadata to 3 to 5 hyper-relevant tags, like #motivational-shorts and #Marathi-motivation. The final call to action and these metadata constraints are built specifically to feed the algorithm's long-tail discovery systems. We took an emotional Marathi script and layered it with academic retention data, rigid visual pacing, and precise vocal modulation. Virality is an exact science. It happens when you mathematically engineer content to clear every algorithmic gate. Type "I will win" in the comments.